welcome to the 100th Synergia Forum. Well, the last few forums we've had some fascinating conversations around journalism, disinformation, the future of news, and today we will delve into an extremely important aspect of managing mainstream news organization, the ownership and running a mainstream news organizations, the business pressures, whether vis-a-vis the editorial restrictions to it as well, and what the future of news is going to be like, what the future of mainstream organizations. Mark Thompson, who's been at the helm of two fascinating news organizations, the British Broadcasting Corporation. He was Director General of the BBC, as well as a former CEO of New York Times, two of the most respected news organizations in the world. So Mark, why don't you lead the way? Tell us what you think of the future of news and running a news organization is.
Thank you, and good evening, everyone. You've got to figure out how to, where to do the consistency, where to keep things calm, and where you want to blow things up and change things. And honestly, say goodbye to as many of the people you've got and get new people. And I think one of the biggest challenges is, if you like, playing both roles. It's like an actor playing two contrasting roles, a comic role and a tragic role or something, two very different characters, and having to change costume the whole time. And trying to think that through, when are you there to bring calm and stability, and where are you there to be a troublemaker and a catalyst for change, is a first order challenge for the
enter that and go to the bank at 5:30 and deposit it all at once. I think the challenge is, how can you be always on, yet be true to your process of verification and authentic, fact-check content. That culturally is a challenge to be always on.
I would say in smaller companies, and I've only worked for companies a lot smaller than Netflix, I think the leader needs to be able to, they may come from either tradition, but the leader needs to be empathetic and creative in both realms. You can't just flip, because if you personally said, well, I'm never going to, I used to be an editor, I'm just going to talk about software engineering and code and data now, none of your journalists would understand what you were saying.
I just wanted to know from Mark his experience in the New York Times and the challenges he faced there and how he turned it around, and how we can learn from it in India.
I think you need to, first of all, begin to get some credit in an organization by doing some experiments and getting one or two.
What I would like to highlight is, what is the ethical aspects of the leadership which throws challenges to you all who are in the back room or on the editorial desk? As we introduce digital media, the distance between the reader and the news provider is...
The bigger challenge would be to ensure, how do you build ethics into journalists, into CEOs? Well, there is no school that teaches you, but if you don't have it, you have a big...
Say trashy cinema doing well, people get the cinema they deserve, and if people make the wrong choices and don't raise their voice, people will get the media they deserve.
We've run out of time. Thank you, Tilak Kumar. Thank you, Navneet. Thank you, Mr. Kapil Mohan. And a big thank you to you, Mark Thompson, for taking time out. Let's see how this world of news and media emerges. Thank you so much, Toby.